Sales, customer service, and distribution use the master schedule to determine the available to promise ATP. In this example, we will have a demonstration of a basic approach to calculate the ATP for specific end items. Let's understand the scenario. First, it's period 1, at the start of the business on the first day. Customer orders on hand are as shown in the table. MPS receipts have been scheduled by the master scheduler. Master scheduler scheduled MPS 200 in week 2, 200 at week 4, and 200 at week 6. Let's apply procedures and use the inventory on hand before the period 1, which is 200 units, to determine what is uncommitted or ATP or available to promise in the current plan period of period 1 and after for period 2 and so on. So the on hand is 200 units. The customer orders are 160 units. So we have 40 units that can be available to promise. The difference between these values, 200 units, which is on hand, minus 160 customer orders, the available to promise is 40 units. Now, for the second week, we have a scheduled receipt which is 200 units for second week. And we have the customer orders 20 units for the second week. But we need to determine what can we promise to, which is available to promise for other customers. Be careful. Here we need to take into account that there will be no receipt at week 3. And the next receipt is scheduled for week 4. So this value should not only cover the week 2, the customer orders for week 2, but also for week 3. So the on hand, the ATP, the available to promise, will be 200 minus 20 minus 20. The available to promise now is 160. So we need to cover until the next scheduled receipt. Okay? Now, this scheduled receipt can cover the customer orders for week 4 and for week 5, because the next scheduled receipt is scheduled for week 6. 200 minus 0 minus 60, we can promise 140 units. There's no customer orders in week 6, so all the scheduled receipt becomes available to promise. C'est fini.